We are still at the AfAS conference here at Empire's Palace, and I managed to get the Chief Director of Astronomy, Mr. Takalani, who I'll allow to introduce himself. Mr. Takalani, can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you very much. I'm Takalani Nemaungani, the Chief Director for the Astronomy portfolio at the Department of Science, Technology and Innovation here in South Africa.
Okay, so I know that you are part of the funding of this program. What was the significance of funding this society?
Yeah, the significance was really to bring the African astronomy community together, so that they can have a sense of belonging, a home for astronomers, and where they can get their identity, and also to be able to build collaborations within African countries and partnerships, to be able to share lessons and experiences and so on. So because before that it was a very loose community. So back in 2019 we kind of relaunched it with the funding support from our department to have full-time secretariat that is able to serve the community in terms of the needs of the professional astronomy, in the content, to focus on science, to focus on outreach, also community engagements, and so on.
If I'm not mistaken, it's been 5 years of these annual meetings and talking of growth and bringing them together. And I'm sure that when you started it, there were certain goals that you want to reach. What are the achievements that you've been able to achieve so far?
As you will have seen, the gathering here is just close to about 200 participants here in person and others joining online. So over the last 5 years, if you look at that, I think we used to have, let's say, an annual attendance of maybe 60, 80 people in the beginning. And we used to have the meetings only in Cape Town at the time. But as the community was growing, we started having bids from other provinces in South Africa. The first one outside Cape Town was hosted by Wits University. Last year the meeting went to Morocco, and now it's back here at UNISA. Next year is going back to another African country. So you can see that the interest is growing, because more and more countries and other universities also want to host this meeting, so because it is becoming the meeting of African astronomy. But also, we have initiated quite a number of projects and initiative within AfAS over the last 5 years. So AfAS has become like an umbrella body for astronomy. We have initiatives such as an African network for women in astronomy. We have the African Planetarium Association, which coordinates all the planetariums across Africa. We've got the African Science Stars magazine, which publishes updates about astronomy in the continent. It's a regular a magazine. So you can see those are some of the real projects and that we've been able to initiate over these past 5 years.
When I registered, there was a part where they said, do you want to be an AfAS member? And it came to me to ask you that what are the opportunities of this community, so that we also call out to other astronomers to come and be part of this organization.
Yeah, so the growth opportunities lie really for young people. As you know, Africa is often referred as a young continent because of the high number of young people. So therefore, there is a lot of opportunities for young people to get into this field. Through studying, let's say, your BSc physics, and then you study further to specialize in astronomy, or whether you are interested in, let's say, data science, because the telescopes also require, data scientists, engineers, artisans. So there is a lot of opportunities for young people to come into the field, because we've got bursary programs aimed at making sure that that happens. But also, there's growth opportunities for universities to enter this field. I mean, we know that astronomy is a specialized field of physics. So we're working with other universities that don't have astronomy yet as a program to get into this field, so that we can have more universities, because it will give us more capacity to develop more astronomers in the country, so that we can have a growing, and the same in the other African countries.
Thank you so much. That was the Chief Director of Astronomy, Mr. Takalani. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. Any last word, advice for the people that are attending or watching online?
Yes, you can go to the AfAS website and follow us online, and also on the social media to follow what is happening this week, so that, because we want to share this excitement with the public about what is going on here at Emperor's Palace this week.